It's been a while since we reviewed any Transformers toys on our channel, and I'm glad to finally share something new with you. This is the Cang Toys 01 Ferocious and 02 Landbull. Combined together with the 4 separate other units, it will form the very large Predaking, standing in at over 50 centimeters tall. In case you're wondering how they're going to accomplish that, well, just take a look at how tall and big these guys are, standing next to a Master Grade 1/100 scale Gunpla and also a Figura standard Goku. It's definitely huge, okay? And the moment I picked these guys out from the box itself, you could see how well this guy was produced and manufactured. There was a real heft to the entire kit because given the size and the scale, but also in terms of the finishing, it has a very nice semi-gloss finishing paint on the yellow, orange, red and also chrome colors on the 01 Ferocious. There are definitely also die-cast parts on the arm and also leg as well, which the moment you pick this guy up, you can definitely feel the weightiness of the kit. And as you can hear from the resounding click on the arm just now, there is definitely very good engineering built into the kit, and this kit feels a lot more expensive than what you're actually paying for. So you're definitely gonna get great bang for your buck the moment you buy the 01 Ferocious. Okay, now in terms of weapons, it also comes with a beam rifle. As you can see here, the blaster, a very nice yellow finish on the blaster and tempo as well. The blaster is also extendable, so you can actually extend the blaster if you choose to, and also a blade with some clear parts on the sharp edges there. And of course, because the 01 Ferocious forms the arm of the Predaking, it will actually comes with some die-cast parts. As you can see, those shiny parts, those are die-cast, and also independent fingers articulation as well. Okay, so in terms of the articulation and transformation, it is actually quite complex and quite fun to play with, but I would not attempt to even film that because there's already quite a lot of good videos out there on YouTube, like peolesdru. I'll put a link down to his channel below so you can actually see the entire full transformation video for both the 01 Ferocious and also the 02 Landbull. In transform mode, the saber-tooth tiger definitely looks very cool. It kind of reminds me of the Zoids plamo that I used to build, and it definitely looks very angry, very aggressive lines, a lot of details. The saber-tooth tiger's teeth are actually made out of die-cast, so that is actually one very good news for people who are afraid they're gonna break that very fragile looking teeth on the Ferocious 01. The only thing that I don't like about the 01 Ferocious is the face of the robot mode. It looks kind of muted, so that is only something that I wish they kind of make a lot more aggressive or maybe funny look for the 01 Ferocious. Now let's move on to Landbull. 02 Landbull is my favorite so far compared to the 01 Ferocious. Maybe it's because of the facial expression of the Landbull, or maybe it's just because the Landbull is just so much bigger in size and also bulkier as well. And that is probably because the Landbull forms one of the legs of the Predaking, and maybe suppose of that, it needs to be a lot bigger in order to support the combiner weight and size of the final form of the Predaking. Okay, so it has the same color combination and finishing as what we've seen from the 01 Ferocious: yellow, orange, red, and also chrome parts, plus die-cast parts as well. But for the Landbull, there's actually a lot more transformational points compared to the 01 Ferocious. There's 66 plus steps compared to the 61 transformation steps on the 01 Ferocious. So what I really like about the Landbull as well is that they actually included clear parts for the horn on the Landbull. So very cool, didn't expect that, but you know, here we are. Once you transform the robot mode to Landbull mode, you can actually see that this Landbull is actually quite big. It's a lot bigger than the 01 saber-tooth tiger as well. So you might be a little bit anxious looking at how small the hoofs are, the feet of the Landbull, right? But rest assured, you know, they will not slip out easily because there are a lot of joints and pegs to hold the entire 4 separate legs in place to the torso of the Landbull, so it will not slip and slide anyway quite easily. Okay, the Landbull's mouth also opens, and for those of you who are a little bit more creative, you could perhaps put in some LED units onto the Landbull's head and also the 01 Ferocious saber-tooth tiger head as well. So overall, you're definitely getting quite good bang for buck for your money, because Cang Toys is not producing the 01 Ferocious and 02 Landbull in high quantities. They're only making a few thousands, which I think is definitely not enough to satisfy demand for the entire market. So if you are really going to buy these guys and form the entire Predaking or 6 separate units, I would highly recommend you to buy it soon, because once these guys run out, I'm not too sure if Cang Toys will be doing another run for these guys. All I know is the third unit, which is the Firmament, definitely looks really badass, a lot of details, and if the 01 Ferocious and 02 Landbull is anything to come by, I think we can expect great parts and color separation, plus details and also die-cast parts. So just let me remind you again, the combined final form of the Predaking from Cang Toys will stand over 50 centimeters tall, which I think is nothing new today in the third-party world, but given how well the details, the part separations, and also the colors on the Cang Toys compared to some other third parties combined Transformers toys I've seen before, I definitely think that Cang Toys is a step above the rest. The only issue is, as I mentioned earlier, they are not producing these guys in high quantity, so you will find issues if you don't buy them right now and you decided to go back and say, hey, you know, I'm missing unit 3 or unit 4 or whatever, so better go and get them as soon as possible. So this is our review of the Cang Toys Landbull 02 and the Ferocious 01. I am definitely very shocked at how high the quality in terms of the final product was, because usually third-party Transformers combiner toys have a lot of loose parts, it rattle here and there, and the colors just do not really spark confidence in me. And finally, in terms of the details plus the chrome parts finishing, that is something that I don't really see or come across very often. So when I was, you know, given the opportunity to buy the Cang Toys 01 Ferocious and Landbull, the moment I saw it, I was like, yeah, you know, I think I'm going to invest into this series to get final form of the Predaking. Definitely looks a lot more detailed, a lot more badass compared to what we've seen before. And again, my apologies for not filming the transformational video, because it's really difficult to do it all alone. So what I'll do is I'll put a link down below to peolesdru YouTube channel. Check out his very cool stop motion video on the transformational there. But for now, I think this is definitely one of the better solid buys this year for third-party Transformers toys, right? A lot of die-cast parts on the joints. So I think the people who really made the 01 Ferocious and 02 Landbull in Cang Toys are real fans of Transformers themselves. So they really taken extra steps to make sure all the critical parts in the transformations are not weak joints or any, you know, easily breakable parts. So I actually really tried very hard to break certain parts of these two separate units, and so far they are still very solid and very strong. There will be some creaks here and there, but you can easily fix it with some WD-40 on the final product itself should you want to get this. So thank you guys for watching, and if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel and follow up on our Cang Toys video once it comes out. Rumor has it that Cang Toys will be increasing price for unit 3, 4, 5 and 6 the moment they are released next year. So I would highly recommend getting these guys early and pre-ordering them early before the price increase. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to our channel if you're new to us, and I'll see you guys down in the comment section below.